you know, without sounding a bit didactic, I think it's extremely important to, point out that although I was a tremendous influence on Kevin, long before he thought he could write a book, he doesn't really mention me at any point in this fantastic tomb of comedic genius. Yes, well, perhaps when he writes his next book, how he napped his way to the top, he'll include me in the influence that I had on his alleged career. But in the meantime, you should enjoy this great travel guide in and out of show business, as he likes to call it. And lastly, in closing, I want to congratulate Kevin on actually completing the book without mentioning me and this tremendous influence that I had on him. Of course, it doesn't show in his work in any way, shape, or form because it's extremely didactic, if not convoluted. Hey, listen. There's a couple things in Kev's book about when we worked on A Few Good Men together I'd like to clear up. Fabrication is a strong word, so is horseshit. There might be a little bit of itch involved. You might want to read through those parts. But I will say that there's a couple stories that Kevin has told in the book that are absolutely true, like when his mom tried to hit on me. Well, what Kevin doesn't know is that his mom and I actually did go back to my trailer. We only played checkers, but it was sexy. William Shatner here. I did want to say that I found Kevin's book to be a fun read and difficult to put down because from page to page one laughs and discovers something about Kevin and the people that he's worked with. But clearly, no one has had a greater influence on his work than I have. I hope you enjoy the book. Kirk out. All right, here's the thing. Hello. Christopher Walken here. It's time we discussed in great detail the ups and downs, the in and outs, the thumbs up, the thumbs down, about how I slept my way to the middle. The truth is, Kevin Pollak, alleged comedian, actor, soothsayer, fortune teller, internet talk show host, and he also does some podcast called Talk and Walk, and it's crap. That's not even representative of my thoughts. He's out there talking as me, and it's not fair. I don't get my forum to discuss his shortcomings, as it were. But I will say, there's some funny moments in the book. Specifically, he speaks about when he and I meet for the first time, and that was pretty funny to me. But I hope you enjoy the read more than you maybe enjoyed Kevin's work as a comedian or an actor. I'm a fan, clearly. Sorry, I was just picturing last time I was in Mexico. There was a turtle down by the hotel pool. It was crazy. He had a strange sort of personality. Sometimes he would juggle. Often in the morning he would make tequilas for everyone, which is, it's a hard thing to do when you're a turtle. You don't have thumbs. But he was a master at it. Jose, I think we named him, although I believe his name was Richard. And he made great drinks in the morning, as I said, tequilas mostly. Tiny shot glasses, there wasn't much to drink. Turtles are small. But I enjoyed every hour that I spent with Jose. That's why I got sort of lost in a moment there, thinking back. Anyways, the book, yes, you should enjoy it. How he slept his way somewhere, I don't know. But he tells a lot of stories, and most of them are funny. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.
Can I just say, if I may, this book that Kevin has written, he's got lots of great stories. I'm sorry, this is Peter Falk. I don't mean to bother you. I hate to be a pest. But he's got great stuff in there, and I don't just mean the stuff that involves me. He's got great stories about how he met Johnny Carson eventually, doing an impression of me. He got to be on the show, and how he and I ran into each other. It was quite entertaining. He even used my voice to meet Paul Reiser in a hotel room. That's a different story altogether. Anyways, I hope you get a chance to enjoy the book. I'm going to go lie down. Hi, how are you? It's me, Albert Brooks. I was nudged and bugged by Kevin to contribute in the book. I gave him a sentence, something I'd never done before. I felt good about it. He kept pestering me. No, it wasn't just a way to get rid of him, get off the phone and stop bothering me. I felt that, you know what? He's a good guy. He doesn't mean any bad. Occasionally entertaining and funny. Why not give him a quote? And so I did. I'd like at this point to explain my quote, if I may. I refer to the fact that he does an impression of me, and if you enjoy, if he writes as good as he impersonates me, then you're in for a treat. What I meant by that is not what you might think, what appears to be obvious, which is that I think he does a good impression of me. I don't. I don't understand it. It's got some sort of weird lisp. I don't lisp. What is that? He also has this strange stream of consciousness way of thinking and talking. That isn't me at all. Everything I say has been well rehearsed. What else can I tell? Oh, I know what it is. Funny. That's right. I usually bring the funny. Kevin wouldn't know funny if you hit him in the face with a comedy shovel. All right, I'm nauseous. I'm going to go lie down.